Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The title of our lesson today is Level Goal 5 page 20 plus 21. نفتح على صفحة 20 عندنا number 1 listen and discuss. Number 1 talk about a person who went from not having much money to being wealthy. تحدث عن شخص انتقل من كونه فقير لا يملك المال إلى كونه ثريا. Number 2 what qualities do you think a person needs to excel in life and be successful? ما هي الصفات التي تعتقد على الشخص أن يمتلكها للتميز في الحياة والنجاح؟ الإجابة number 1 John Com was 16 years old and lived in a poor family and was taking a subsidy from the government. But then he made the WhatsApp application which made him one of the richest businessmen. جان كوم كان يبلغ من العمر 16 عاما وكان في ذلك الوقت يعيش في أسرة فقيرة وكان يأخذ دعما من الحكومة، لكن بعد ذلك قام بصنع تطبيق واتساب مما جعله من أغنى رجال الأعمال. Number 2 الإجابة self-confidence الثقة بالنفس impassion and patence الطموح والصبر. طبعا تقدر تقول هذه، تقدر تقول اللي تحتها واللي هي continuous work and optimism العمل المتواصل والتفاؤل.
1. Listen and discuss.
Amancio Ortega. Industry. Retail clothing. Country of citizenship. Spain. Amancio Ortega is the founder and chairman of a company that owns many stores, including the enormously popular international clothing store, Zara. Now Spain's richest man, Ortega is the son of a railroad worker and had no formal higher education. When Ortega was 13, he worked as a delivery boy for a shirt maker and later became the manager of a clothing store. He began making clothing in his living room and selling it to local stores. Ortega had an ability to predict what styles were going to be popular and to create these styles with inexpensive materials. In 1975, Ortega opened his first Zara store. Zara gained a reputation for selling designer fashions at reasonable prices. Today, Ortega's company has more than 4,000 stores in 71 countries.
Mohammed Abdul Latif Jamil. Industry, business. Country of citizenship, Saudi Arabia. A great philanthropist and prominent businessman, Mohammed Abdul Latif Jamil, president of ALJ, runs one of the world's largest car dealerships, with operations in the Middle East, UK, Central Asia, and China. A leading figure in corporate social responsibility, he has initiated a series of initiatives against poverty and has contributed greatly to the government's Saudiization program in the kingdom by promoting thousands of jobs every year through the ALJ community services programs. Abdul Latif Jamil is an MIT alumni, member of the Board of Trustees, and dedicated supporter of the Abdul Latif Jamil Poverty Action Lab, JPAL. He has been named Saudi Volunteer of the Year for 2012 in recognition of the services offered by the ALJCI in Saudi Arabia and the rest of the Arab world. Li Kexing. Industry, business. Country of citizenship, China. Li was born into an impoverished family in China in 1928. When he was 15, his father died, forcing Li to leave high school so that he could work to support his family. He took a job in a plastics company where he would work 16 hours a day. At this company, Li used to assemble plastic flowers. By 1950, Li had started his own plastics manufacturing company. His company prospered, which led Li to expand his business into many different fields. However, his successes are not all monetary. Li Kexing has a reputation for being honest and generous. In fact, he is one of Asia's most prominent philanthropists and has announced plans to donate 1/3 of his wealth to charity. Stephen Paul Jobs. 1955 to 2011. Industry, computer design. Country of citizenship, U.S. Stephen Paul Jobs was born in 1955 and adopted into a working-class family. He grew up in what later became Silicon Valley. He dropped out of college because he could not afford to pay his tuition. In the late 70s, he co-founded Apple with Steve Wozniak and others, and proceeded to develop and market the first successful lines of personal computers. He eventually resigned from Apple over an argument with the board of directors in 1984 and founded Next. Apple's buyout of Next in 1997 brought Jobs back to Apple as its CEO. He was the largest individual shareholder of the Walt Disney Company and a member of the board. Jobs was admired by many for his entrepreneurial skills, his foresight, and his ability to create and support products that were both functional and aesthetically pleasing.
ننتقل لquick check a vocabulary. Complete each sentence with a word from the box. أكمل كل جملة بكلمة من الصندوق. نقرأ الجمل. Number 1. Not only was Jack an excellent student in high school, but he in sports as well. لم يكن جاك فقط طالبا ممتازا في المدرسة الثانوية ولكنه فراغ في الرياضة أيضا. Number 2. He has a for being one of the greatest doctors in the field of neurosurgery. لديه فراغ كونه أحد أعظم الأطباء في مجال جراحة المخ والأعصاب. Number 3. My professor is a economist who is often quoted in magazines. أستاذي هو خبير اقتصادي فراغ يتم اقتباسه غالبا في المجلات. Number 4. The charity I donate to helps to build school in areas. الجمعية الخيرية التي أتبرع بها تساعد في بناء مدارس في مناطق فراغ. Number 5. Businessman and سليمان الراجحي gives millions of dollars to charities each year. رجال الأعمال فراغ سليمان الراجحي يتبرعون بملايين الدولارات للجمعيات الخيرية كل سنة. The answers: Number 1. Excelled. Number 2. Reputation. Number 3. Prominent. Number 4. Impoverished. Number 5. Philanthropist. ننتقل للتمرين ب comprehension. Answer the questions. أجب على الأسئلة. نقرأ الأسئلة. Number 1. Why was Zara successful? لماذا نجحت زارا؟ Number 2. Why was عبد اللطيف جميل named Saudi Volunteer of the Year? لماذا حصل عبد اللطيف جميل على لقب أفضل متطوع سعودي للعام؟ Number 3. How has عبد اللطيف جميل contributed to the Saudization program in Saudi Arabia? كيف ساهم عبد اللطيف جميل في برنامج السعودة في المملكة العربية السعودية؟ Number 4. What challenges did Li Ka-shing face early in life? ما هي التحديات التي واجهها لي كاشينغ في وقت مبكر من حياته؟ Number 5. What did Stephen Jobs do in his teens that demonstrated his determination, entrepreneurial skills and foresight? ما الذي فعله ستيفن جوبز في سن المراهقة والذي أظهر تصميمه ومهاراته في تنظيم المشاريع وبعد نظره؟ المقصد ببعد نظره يعني أنه عنده رؤية بعيدة أو كبيرة. Number 6. Which event in your view must have given Jobs a great sense of satisfaction and self-worth? أي حدث من وجهة نظرك يجب أن يكون قد منح جوبز إحساسا كبيرا بالرضا والقيمة الذاتية؟ الإجابات. Number 1. It sold designer fashions at a reasonable price. بيعت أزياء المصمم بسعر معقول. Number 2. In recognition of the service offered by ALGCI in Saudi Arabia and the rest of the Arab world. تقديرا للخدمات التي تقدمها ALGCI في المملكة العربية السعودية وبقية العالم العربي. Number 3. By offering thousands of job opportunities on annual basis. بتقديم آلاف فرص العمل على أساس سنوي. Number 4. He was poor and had to leave high school when his father died to help support his family. كان فقيرا واضطر إلى ترك المدرسة الثانوية عندما توفي والده لمساعدة في إعالة أسرته. Number 5. Although he dropped out of college, he co-founded Apple and developed and marketed personal computers. على الرغم من أنه ترك الكلية، شارك في تأسيس شركة أبل وتطوير وتسويق أجهزة الكمبيوتر الشخصية. Number 6. Whereas he argued and resigned from Apple, Jobs was brought back and became Apple's CEO. في حين جدال واستقالته من شركة أبل، تم إحضار جوبز مرة أخرى وأصبح الرئيس التنفيذي لشركة أبل. ننتقل to pair work واللي يقول role play with a partner. Choose a person from one of the racks to reach his stories. You play this person and your partner plays a reporter who interviews you, then switch roles. العب الأدوار مع شريك. اختر شخصا من إحدى القصص. قم أنت بلعب دور هذا الشخص وشريكك يلعب دور المراسل الذي يجري مقابلة معك، ثم بدل الأدوار. طبعا كذا نكون وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو. See you guys next time.